What's up, guys? Um, Today is Monday, May 18th. Um, it was a really weird weekend. It's just kind of reminded me of like what I've done in the past. Where last week wasn't as good, where I didn't work out near as much, and um, I don't know. I had two different I think three in total, or no, just two different job interviews. And I could take one of the jobs. I don't think I'm getting a call back on the other. But that job ended up it'd be a pay cut to what I'm making now. And I don't know, I think I've kind of been aware of this for a while, but I've always struggled with like discipline and like different things like that. But I'd say like momentum, like I start stacking some good days and then start to feel better, but then I'll have one bad day and I'll let it compile into a bad week or a bad month. And that's kind of what's happening. Yeah, I've always been glass half empty kind of guy, and it's hard not to be negative about my situation. And I didn't go to church this Sunday because I didn't want to see my grandparents, because I've just been feeling down, and when I feel bad and don't feel good about myself, I don't want to be around others. And even though like I usually always feel better after I spend time with my family and stuff, but it's just tough to like, I don't want to even address things. Like I know what's gonna happen when I spend time with them. They're gonna ask how I'm doing. They're gonna ask how my job's going, and it feels wrong. I don't like lie to them. It's not like things are going terrible, but I don't like to talk about it because I'm not proud of my job, and I mean, there's so many different things, but it's just been tough. I'm gonna try to get back on. I'm about to read, but haven't read in 4 or 5 days, and I'm gonna run today. Really, it's just like I said, things stack up on me, and I get upset, and then I don't want to basically try anymore. And that's like the worst thing that I can do, but being aware of that doesn't help me at all. It's just been tough. I know nobody is probably ever going to watch these, but I just wish I could like meet someone and be comfortable with them to talk about this and be like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, where I'm going, no one to count on, no one to be myself around, and it's deflating. Like, there's probably a better term for it, but it really is tough to feel completely alone. And yeah, it's just tough. I don't want to be doom and gloom, but it's been tough. I just turned into a hermit when things are going bad, and that only makes things worse. But today's Monday. I've started to care less and less about this job. It really is a joke with how little I have to do and how unimportant some of the things I have to do are. And that makes my time away from work even more important, because I don't care about this job. I just got to really focus on controlling what I can control and being consistent and doing things that will make me feel better. But gonna have to bounce back a little bit. It's been a weird like 5 or so days. But today's a new day, start of a new week. Gonna have a better week.